ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Elite Weather Forecasting. I'm your meteorologist, Mr. G, as we talk about that storm system that's moving through the northeast and southern Canada and portions of the eastern Great Lakes. So that's going to spread a little bit of snow through portions of Wisconsin, Michigan, as well as through southern Ontario and into portions of the northeast like Maine, the higher elevations of Vermont, New Hampshire, and a little bit in upstate New York. Unfortunately, we won't see any snow across the I-95 corridor from Boston down to DC. You guys are going to be snow free once again, but we will see some rainfall. So let's jump over and take a look at our first map as we show you where the precipitation is taking place this evening. So as we take a look at this first map, we are seeing where we're going to be seeing quite a bit of snow. So a little bit heavy snowfall, 6 to 12 inches is going to be possible into portions of New England, especially across southern Canada, Ontario. So we're talking about just north of Toronto. Montreal is going to be right in the bullseye, and Quebec City is going to be right in the bullseye of the heavier snow band where 12 inches is possible. But in the stateside, Michigan and portions of eastern Wisconsin, so south of Green Bay, Milwaukee for sure, they're going to be picking up that 6 to 12 inches tonight, and through Michigan over into Detroit or north of Detroit. So Detroit's going to just be to the south of that band, but you might pick up some a little bit tomorrow morning as this band of snow is going to be quickly sliding through portions of New England and southern Canada. So a snowy night and early morning in store for some of you folks. But again, once again, if you're across portions of the I-95 corridor, Boston down through Philadelphia into New York City and DC, you're going to miss out on the snow once again, but you will be seeing some rainfall. Actually, let's go back a couple maps here as I show you where our precipitation is currently taking place. Here is our snow across Quebec and southern Ontario. So we're going to be seeing that snow through Canada. We're seeing rain along the coastal portions of Maine, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, and DC as well, Maryland and Virginia. We're seeing that rainfall down across the southeastern U.S., but our cold air is going to be confined up through portions of southern Ontario and Quebec. So again, you guys are going to miss out on that snow across the I-95 corridor. Now again, here's that band of heavy snow that's going to be sliding from the southwest to the northeast. We're not going to see this push south. It's going to be more like this, going to be like parallel heading all off to the northeast through Nova Scotia and over towards Newfoundland. So that is going to be where that storm is going to be setting up. Here's a look at where our temperature profile of the atmosphere looks like. Again, you see Boston is right there, and you can see that green down through the mid-Atlantic and across the big cities there. Again, that's going to be where we're not seeing that snow. Here is where it's cold enough to snow. So this is where temperatures are below 32 degrees, but we're going to be seeing that snow confined across the interior. This is southern Canada right here, Quebec and Nova Scotia, and we're also looking at portions of Ontario. So that's where our cold air is going to be. Here is upstate New York. You guys aren't going to get anything because precipitation would have ended by the time those temperatures hit that freezing mark, and we're going to be seeing that snow across Michigan and eastern Wisconsin. So a snowy evening for some of you folks, but unfortunately, once again, I have to report the lack of snowfall across the I-95 corridor across the big cities. So that is going to be how it's going to be this winter. We hope to see something before the winter ends. It's just going to be depend how these storms set up. You need a storm system to set up in the right place to inject that cold air this way. We need a northeast or northwesterly flow instead of that southwesterly flow, which keep you guys in the warm sector of these storm systems. So that is a look at the quick hitting storm across the northeast. Thanks for checking out this video. Leave your likes, comments. Feel free to subscribe on YouTube, follow on TikTok. I will see you guys all in the next video. Have a good evening. Be safe out there. Bye-bye.